When your process requires frequent changeover of parts, flexible feeding is the only tool for the job. But what is flexible feeding? So flexible feeding takes bulk parts from a hopper, puts them into a vibration plate where they're separated. A camera then detects the position of those parts, feeds that off to a robot, and then the robot picks them and puts them into your process. I'm really excited to introduce you to a new product that we're bringing to the UK market, which is the PartX Feeder from Industry Devices. Now, flexible feeding takes more than just a bit of vibration. So this system has 4 long stroke actuators, one in each corner. We can program the system to give different settings to each of those corners to allow us to manipulate the parts. So let's have a look on the software. Once we've set up what we think are the right settings for our part, we can test it. We can then use these settings within our robot system to be able to call these up as required. So if we wanted to move the parts forward or back, left or right, when we then get to the point where we need to separate the parts, or if we need to flip them, a little blip of something, and we easily separate our parts. Now, we looked at several feeders before we settled on the PartX feeder, and I'm going to tell you why. Apart from the fact that it's a really compact design, it's also a great array of products, going all the way from the little micro unit at 100mm square, through the small, which is what this one is, the PartX 1 and 2, all the way up to the PartX Max, and that's up at 450 by 550mm. It means with this range of products we can feed parts as small as 1mm all the way up to 200mm. All the units are powered by a standard 24-volt supply which goes in the back. There's no separate control unit for this, it's all built in. So with that 24 volts and an Ethernet connection, we're already up and running. We can control the unit via Profinet, or we can do it via TCP/IP. If we're using the FeedX bulk hopper as well, then apart from that needing its mains connection, there's a small plug that goes between the two, which allows the PartX feeder to be able to control the FeedX. If you'd like to see how flexible feeding can help your production process, then give me a shout.